Good afternoon. We are back on the record in case CR 0121348839, State of Idaho versus Aaron von Ehlinger. Mr. von Ehlinger is present with counsel. The state's attorneys are present. I am told that we have a verdict. Would you ask the marshal to escort the jury in, please? While it is happening, I'm going to ask everyone in the gallery, regardless of whether or not you are here in support of one side or the other, and regardless of what the verdict is, to please not make any audible or visual response to that verdict.
All right. Your Honor, the jury's presence and accounted for.
Thank you. Please be seated. Will counsel stipulate that the jury is present and properly seated?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Juror number 11, I infer from my observation that you had paper in your hand, that you are the presiding juror.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you hand those to the bailiff, please? Will the defendant please rise? Thank you. Madam Clerk, if you would read the verdict.
In the matter of the State of Idaho versus Aaron von Ehlinger, as to the charge of rape on count 1, we, the jury, unanimously find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of forcible penetration by use of a foreign object in count 2, we, the jury, unanimously find the defendant not guilty. Both verdicts signed this day by the presiding juror.
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does the state wish to have the jury polled?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, thank you, Judge.
I'm going to ask the clerk to record the verdict. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, you have now completed your duties as jurors in this case and are about to be discharged with the thanks of the court. This has been an unusual case attended by many unexpected circumstances, and I appreciate your attention and perseverance and your hard work in bringing it to a resolution. The question may come up whether or not you can discuss this case with the attorneys or with anyone else. For your guidance, I will instruct you that whether you talk to the attorneys or anyone else is entirely up to you. It is proper for you to discuss the case if you want to, but you are not required to do so. If you do decide to discuss it, you may talk as much or as little about it as you wish. The only thing that I would ask that you keep in mind is that I expect that your fellow jurors expected that your discussions and deliberations were private. So to that extent, I would encourage you to share your own experiences and not those of other jurors. If someone wants to talk to you and you don't want to talk to them and they persist in that, please report that to my office. Again, thank you so much for your time and attention and your hard work in this. At this time, you are discharged.
All right.
Please be seated. Mr. Cox, do you know at this point whether or not your client will cooperate with the pre-sentence investigation and psychosexual evaluation that I'm about to order?
Your Honor, we have not had that discussion. I would presume that he would, but we haven't had a discussion about that.
I will order both a pre-sentence investigation and a psychosexual evaluation. I'll invite the state to submit an order for the psychosexual evaluation. I'm going to propose, well, let me ask another question. Do you anticipate that this is a sentencing hearing that can be accomplished on a normal criminal day, or do you want a special set?
I would ask for a special say, Your Honor, yes.
I don't have my calendar up. Can you give me a date, the week of July, the Thursday of July?
Did you say
Yeah, the Thursday of that week.
you're gone starting you're gone that week, July 4th?
Okay, how about the next week?
You're open in the morning.
Okay, let's talk about that Thursday morning. Okay, and what's the date?
July 14th.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm going about the week after I get back from that. I think I'm going the 14th.
And you're gone the week after.
About Thursday, July 28th at 9 a.m.
That works for the state, Your Honor.
That is available. Yes, Judge, thank you.
All right. Defendant's release on his own recognizance is revoked at this time. And Mr. von Ehlinger, you are remanded to the custody of the sheriff pending sentencing to be held without bail. Counsel, is there anything else we need to talk about?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Cox, anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, counsel. We are adjourned.
All rise, please.
Excuse me, deputies, Do you need this